Hi everyone, HotAsHellSeeds.com presents Glutton for Punishment. Today's Glutton for Punishment sample is Heartbreaking Dawns Mauvais Sang. I think that's how it's pronounced. Inside this stuff is Dorset Naga and chocolate habanero puree, cider vinegar, agave nectar, lime, coriander, natural capsaicin, and sea salt. Natural capsaicin. I don't like the sound of that. You know why? Because I am not an extract fan. Just telling you straight up, I don't like extracts. But I'm going to try Johnny Mclaughlin's Heartbreaking Dawns Mauvais Sang anyway. And we're going to see exactly how hot this stuff is. So, this is what we got. And we are about to open it. Shake it up a bit. Whoa. Thick. Let's shake it up just a little better. That looks better. It's thick stuff though. This looks like the kind of stuff that you put on a toothpick. It reminds me of Dave's Insanity. That's why I'm kind of leery about it. Dave's Gourmet makes a sauce called Insanity. And many years ago, myself and a friend tried that stuff out, and it was literally toothpick taste. Man, I did a toothpick's worth of that stuff, and I was dying. My buddy, Paul, I think you've met him. Well, we were all visiting one day at my house. Paul was over there and another friend of mine named Bob. And my friend Robert decides he's going to play a joke on Paul. And Paul had just arrived. Myself and Robert were there previously. So we had some tacos from a local taco place, which will remain nameless because I'm not getting paid for their advertising. And so my buddy Bob says, "Hey, Paul, you should try this Dave's Insanity sauce. Do you like hot sauce? This is good, really good stuff." Paul's like, yeah, no problem. I'm a pretty good guy at eating the hot stuff. So my friend Robert hands him the bottle. Or no, actually, I don't think he did. I think my friend Robert poured it on. And I think he poured it on heavily. I'm not exactly sure. I would have to ask Paul to give me the details on this specifics, but to make a long story short, so I can get to this test, that extract pretty much killed my buddy. He was pacing up and down in my front yard for probably about 10 minutes, and he was literally moaning and, kind of like just making gyrations, heaving back and forth, just, man, this is, So, that is my last experience with extracts. And to make a period or exclamation point on my comment, the stuff tastes horrible. I don't know how anybody can eat extract. I mean, I could see you like spraying it in somebody's face or giving somebody major discomfort over that stuff because it's terrible, it's nasty, it's evil, it's like it's like The Exorcist, But yeah, that's why I don't like it. So to make a long story short, let's go for it. You just saw me open it, so we're going to go for this. We're going to take a little bit, and this stuff is thick. And you will see the true... Now that's how much I put on the spoon, which compared to the Scobian, the 1498, all my other samples, I usually use a tablespoon. This is not, I would say that's probably an eighth of a teaspoon. Well, we'll put a little more. Okay, here we go. Mauvais Sang. Right away, the fruitiness. I can taste the extract. It went right to the top of my mouth, back of my throat, sides of my tongue. Typical of extract, it starts out slow and builds, and it usually will last for a while. I have no idea how much extract has been put in this. I did try to contact Johnny Mclaughlin about this, but it was a couple days ago. I haven't gotten a response yet, so I'm not sure exactly how much is in this. Now, just to let you know, the flavor, I can taste the hob. I would say the habanero is probably the most pronounced flavor. And I can also taste the lime. I've never had a Dorset Naga, but I will eventually. Hopefully I'll get some seeds. But I think I taste a hint of Naga in there. So it's got Dorset Naga, chocolate hobs, and that's puree, by the way. The cider vinegar, agave nectar. The agave is like a cactus, if you don't know. Most of you do. But the agave is, I believe they use the agave plant or the agave cactus for tequila. That's where I know that from, because it's one of my favorite imbibing beverages. I got the drool going, top of my tongue. Glutton for punishment. A little bit more just for flavor. Right away, the extract. Right away. It's the terrible flavor. But overall, it's not a bad sauce. This would be maybe this spoonful. I would take and I'd put maybe that much, maybe a whole spoonful to a pot of chili. And it is good. It is good and fiery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it 5 minutes, and I will come back and let you know how it's lingering and what it feels like at that point. But just adding that extra small amount, I would say probably all told, I don't know, that might be a teaspoon. So I would say I got slightly less than a teaspoon of it on there. Good stuff. We'll be back in 5. Catch you. Hi everybody, we're back. We're doing Heartbreaking Dawns Mauvais Sang, also known as Bad Blood. Now you just saw me do a little less than a teaspoon of it. Right now it's been 5 minutes. My tongue, the top of it's on fire. It's gone up into my gums, the inside of my lips, sides of my cheeks, and down into the pit of my stomach. I can feel it down the esophagus, and it's not real bad. It's, you know, there's a warmth that just traveled down there, down that way, but it's not that bad. On a 1 to 10 scale, just because this is an extract, I'll give it a 10. Nothing hotter because it's an extract. So, if it was a natural sauce, a natural pepper, I would give it a 1 to 12 scale plus. But since this is, in my opinion, cheating using extract, I'll give it a 10. It's definitely got the extract in it, and it's definitely hot as hell. I would use this for flavoring, not direct pouring on anything. I would use it for flavoring soups, stews, chilies, you know, basically your liquidy kind of stuff. And that's about it. So that's what we got. Mauvais Sang from Heartbreaking Dawns. Compliments of Chef Johnny Mclaughlin. Now, speaking of him, just wanted to show you. Oh, gosh darn it. I almost broke my computer. Now, I got the 1498 here, and that's about all that's left. And I just opened this a couple of days ago. So I've been the primary eater of it. My son has tried a little bit of it. He said it was good, but he didn't want to do a video on it all on his own, so I don't know what to tell you, other than, since I just dropped it, shook it up, let's have a tablespoon of it. Okay, let's do this like right there. Okay. And I don't want to spill this on my computer, so I'm going to back it up just a little bit. Just a touch more. Okay. Careful. Now, compared to Mauvais Sang, this is refreshing. And I mean, it actually brings a cools down the Mauvais Sang. 1498, Mauvais Sang, Heartbreaking Dawns. 2 thumbs up. Take care. We are a glutton for punishment, as you can see. Come back and visit soon. We'll definitely have some more interesting videos for you. You all take care. Bye-bye now. Be good.